Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I share so much of my life with you that many of you who follow me already know so much about me, and you may already know that I have 3 children, and no matter how hard I work out, no matter how well I eat, I've just not been happy with the results that I see in my midsection or my core because of the fact that I have a lot of stretch marks and then extra skin after having 3 very large babies. You know, I've gotten my nutrition dialed in where my skin is tightened up a significant amount, and I will never discredit and really encourage everybody to dial in on their nutrition and really focus on eating the correct foods and the right healthy balanced diet. But there's only so much you can do after having several kids and having your stomach stretch out. I'm a really small person. I had 9-pound babies. I was 10 days overdue with my first child. I was the mom that breastfed, that ate healthy, lost all the weight, and really my stretch marks seemed to come really after birth rather than during the pregnancy, because I would rapidly lose weight within the first 6 to 8 weeks. I gained 55, 60 pounds with my first child. I got smarter with each pregnancy, ended up gaining 35 pounds with my second one, and only I think 28 pounds with my third one. I think you get smarter with age, and you know that you just can't eat whatever and lounge around and eat ice cream like I did my first time. But with that being said, I've done a really good job, I feel, in the last 4.5 years of getting myself into a routine of working out daily, making sure that I focus on what I'm putting in my body and doing all the right things to not only create health but also keep my fitness level up, and you know, really work on having the right muscle structure and everything that I want. But I am frustrated because like I have amazing abs, like literally you can feel them, and then on the right day with the perfect nutrition you can start to see them, but it just doesn't look that great with the stretch marks. It doesn't really look that great with the loose skin. And you know, I'm not saying that I don't love my children, because I hear this all the time from people that, you know, you should be happy, they're badges of honor, you know, I love my children, so I would never say I didn't like my stretch marks. Everybody's different. For me, I don't need a reminder on my stomach every day to know how much I freaking love my children. I would do it all over again. I would breastfeed, I would lose my weight just as fast, I would do everything the same, but I don't like my stretch marks. And after almost 17 years of being a mom, I'm pretty sure that I can say I am, you know, not going to ever fall in love with them. But I have tried like almost everything out there, it seems, to get rid of them. I have, aside from a tummy tuck, and I refuse to do that because I am in health and fitness, and I know lots of people who had tummy tucks and they are really happy with them. But for me, because exercise wasn't something that I 100% loved until just recently, after, you know, years of repetition, I don't want to risk getting out of my routine that I'm in. And I know that if I were to have a tummy tuck, number one, you're gonna have a huge scar, you know, from hip to hip. I've seen it because women have showed me. And yeah, you may get rid of your stretch marks, but there's a lot of risks that you can have. But most of all, like 8 to 12 weeks of downtime for me is just not gonna cut it. I don't want to start over again. I've started over again in parts of my life over and over and over and over again, and I'm tired of it. So, you know, with that being said, I've tried different lotions and creams, and I tried this cool therapy, or not cool therapy, I don't know, it was a skin tightening therapy in Houston a couple months ago. Totally, I found on Groupon, so I really didn't waste money, but it was a waste of time. Definitely didn't put my stamp on it. But I have been told, you know, throughout my bitching and complaining on Facebook about this thing called the Fascia Blaster. And like literally, I think I understand how people feel who have been following me and they're just not ready to take the leap and spend money because they've spent so much money on weight loss products or things in the past, and they're just afraid of failure or afraid of wasting money again or having something sitting around. So like I can actually totally relate to that when it comes to stretch marks. So I've been told about this thing called this Fascia Blaster. Literally, I've watched like 100 YouTube videos from Ashley Black, who is actually the person that created this, and I've watched YouTube videos from people who are using it. One of my really good friends purchased this, you know, a couple months ago, and she told me about it. And so for me, I'm big on word of mouth. Like, I don't care what celebrity uses it. I don't care what I see on YouTube. I really actually want word of mouth, you know, testimony from somebody I know and I trust. And so after she was been using it, I asked her, and she said, you know, I've been using it and I've seen great results. I haven't used it as consistently because of the bruising, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But she showed me her pictures and I saw a difference. And then she told me about this group that there is on Facebook, and like, I'm a big group, you know, junkie. We run groups all the time as coaches. But there's a Fascia Blaster group or something like that. And so she added me to it. And so I've been like a fly on the wall watching all these women post about it. I ask questions. Like, these ladies are super helpful. They're very open. They've shared their stories. They've shared their before and afters. They've shared their frustrations. They've shared their victories. And it was kind of like the groups that I run for health and fitness. And so, you know, I came in there knowing nothing, being very skeptical, like totally I was on the customer end on this aspect of my life. And so I became a believer because I actually saw there was a bunch of coaches that were in the group as well that I knew. So there again, I have people that I trust, and they were, you know, explaining that paired with our already healthy lifestyle and our dialed in nutrition and our fitness, that this really can be a game changer. And it's not just about getting rid of stretch mark or tightening your skin, but it's really helping with the muscles. And this is a product that's been developed and used on athletes. And so the more research I did, that I realized that there's so many health benefits to it. And so I wanted to share with you that I got it today, and like literally it's on such high demand. It took about a little over 2 weeks, I think, to get. So super frustrated because, you know, whenever you have, you know, been sold on something, you want it right away. And we're all, you know, part of the generation that was instant gratification. But I finally, you know, saw the mailman pull up today and was like, yes, it's here. So I'm going to try it. So this is it. I'm gonna read to you. It says, what is fascia? Like, I didn't even know what fascia is. And, you know, I realized that, you know, a lot of people deal with cellulite, and there's a difference between the cellulite and the fascia. But what you don't understand is that even with the cellulite, it's just, you know, part of, you know, you can change your diet and your exercise, and a lot of it's a skin condition. And so breaking up the cellulite is totally different than, you know, and there's different things you can do on top of just diet and exercise. So it says, what is fascia? Fascia is the head to toe, arm to arm, inside out connective tissue. It divides our muscles and penetrates them like the internal skin of an orange. It also surrounds virtually every structure of the human body. If we were able to peek inside our bodies and only see the fascia, we would look like a human form of cotton candy with mummy-like bandages running throughout. The entire fascia system is connected in one piece like a 3D spider web. I didn't know that. Maybe you did know that, but so I thought that was interesting. So this is basically like little claws on like a tube, and you use it for different parts of your body that basically loosens up your muscles. YouTube it. I don't want to mess up what the use of it is for and the science behind it, because obviously I am not, you know, well versed on that. But what I saw was amazing results from people, and I'm big on diet and exercise, so I am definitely not going to be like, try this and it's going to, you know, solve all of your weight loss problems. But I've seen so many women who have really seen skin tightening after having babies, and they've actually said, I haven't dieted or exercised. I do not agree with that, because, you know, well, I mean, not that I don't agree with that, but like, I really believe that this can help, but you need to pair it with a healthy lifestyle, because, you know, you can end up with all sorts of issues. So I am excited that if I've seen people who are not changing their diet, who are not exercising, but using this and seeing results, then somebody like me who's already got a healthy lifestyle and a routine down, I should be able to see results for sure. So anyways, I took before pictures and I'm going to share it. The way this works is you're basically helping the blood flow get to your body, and it's very healing, so that can help people with injuries, with tight muscles, which I deal with because of, you know, I lift weights and I'm always working out hard. But because you're breaking up some fat cells, because you're, you know, getting blood flow to your body, you can bruise. So they have this prototype of these oils, and so I purchased that. It's what you use the oil to, so you're not like scratching your skin, and so it will glide over. And then this after oil to help with bruising. Literally, I could walk by a wall and bump into it like that, and I bruise. So I'm gonna try that out and see how it is. If I don't bruise from using this and using this combination, then I'm definitely a believer, because literally I bruise super easy. So I'm going to try it out. and see how it works. I saw a lady that had a 7-month-old baby, and she had lots of excess skin from having her baby 7 months ago, and literally in 12 blasts, that they call it, her skin was remarkably tighter. So I'm hoping that this works, and I hope that you know, if it does and you struggle from the same things, that this can help be paired with whatever routine you have currently and help you with your confidence. Because for me, I worked my ass off, I have the results, and I really don't want to hide behind something like stretch marks or a little bit of extra skin. So if I could really boost my confidence to 100%, like, I'm gonna be totally happy. So anyways, and on top of that, I decided to try, because I've been partnering with another amazing lady that I network with, that she's, you know, really educating me on Rodan and Fields. She shared with me the science behind their products, and so I'm going to be trying the REDEFINE gel as well. That definitely should help fade the stretch marks. So hopefully, you know, in the end of 60 days of using this consistently, because I truly believe with anything you need to do it consistently to see results and give, you know, put your stamp on it and really give it a fair shot. Hopefully at the end of 60 days I'll be really happy, and hopefully other people will be happy as well if they jump on board too.